Well, hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. This week we have a full supermoon coming up in Aries, and it is the final supermoon of this cycle. I've been talking about it this whole time. Now I have confirmation. I have done the research. I have looked back. Supermoons do, in fact, come in groups of threes. Once a year you get a set of full super moons and a set of new supermoons. But what's different about this particular set that we have is the mirror effect of epigee and perigee, and that's the dramatic thing that I've been talking about this whole time. So if you go back from December of last year into February of this year was our first set of 3 supermoons, and they were super new moons that came in with a pairing of micro full moons. When you have a micro moon, the moon is the farthest away that it possibly can be, and when you have a super moon, it is as close as it can possibly be. The epigee and perigee do not typically line up in a way where you would have the moon moving as far as it possibly could go and then coming as close as it possibly could in a matter of 2 weeks. That's not common. That's not normal. That's weird, actually. So, this being our final supermoon coming up from the micro moon and then leading up into our next month of moons where we have a pair of eclipses to close out this whole big cycle once and for all, for really, yeah, it's crazy, interesting, neat energy. Really love it. Hey, look, I tiraded a little bit longer, getting into some astrology with you guys. Just a little bit. No professional am I, but I'm learning, I'm growing. We all are. And as I said, I feel like it's very much related to these dramatic moons that we've had this cycle, this year. Everything that we've been going through is just transformation after transformation. I'm not the same person I was when I started this. Guarantee you aren't either. If you really look at it, if you really, you have those mornings you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm somebody else now. I'm a better, stronger version of who I used to be, and it's beautiful. It's awesome. It's so much fun. So, getting into this full supermoon, it's in Aries, and it is, again, our final stages of this dramatic growth process that we've been going through. So, it's kind of nice that it's ending in our head, which is where Aries rules. It's in our heads. This is us being strong in our minds, strong in our determination, strong in our decisions, walking your talk, being that person that you said you were going to be. That is the general energy for this Aries full supermoon that's coming up. And I am just so excited to get into it with you guys. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's go do our reads. Oh, hey there, Libra. How's this moon going for you? I'm still hanging out in Pisces today, but we're tapping into that Aries moon tomorrow. There we go. There's some stuff. Getting it started. So, the first card standing out all alone here is the Star. Filling your own cup first. Learning how to fill your own cup first. That's how that came through. I don't know if you need to watch out. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout while you're filling your own cup for sneaky snakes that might be trying to steal from that cup because you're not filling their cup first anymore. Okay, I'm going to start with these 4 because these are super dramatic. Yeah. Be on the lookout. Be ready. Be prepared. Be prepared to fight from within and from without. It is Libra season after all. Shadow work time. It's coming. It's coming in. We're doing it. But yes, so Knight of Swords, Devil, Chariot, and the Moon. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We see what's happening now. We see where there's holes in our defenses. We see where people have been sneaking in and taking from us our time, our energy, our will, our spirit. Time, money, what have you. Any of those things. But we are starting to face those fears. We are letting the light of day come in and recognizing this devil for who he really is and what he is representing. And we're moving on. We're moving on into the dark, into the mystery, into the occulted, into the unknown. Good. Good. You might have to run through the dark, and that light is going to look just like that. And that's what we're going to chase after. One of my favorite parts about this. I can get the good view here. And the little cup. The Chariot's got her little cup right there. That's the cup. That's her cup that she was filling right there. So, got a Page of Cups. Standing out in the night. I was just thinking about how I was saying, like, run forth into the darkness, into the darkness. Who's standing there? Someone with an elusive message. We also have 7 of Wands, a 5 of Pentacles, and 6 of Swords. Okay, our spirit is weary. We're tired of standing guard all the time. Our pockets are feeling pretty light, and there isn't much to leave behind anymore, is there? Not in this situation. Not once you start pouring into your own cup. Filling your own cup first. When you realize, once you start doing that, you're going to realize that all of those things that you were standing on, that you were standing for, it was all you. It was all you the whole time. This fucker right here played some mirror magic on you, and you didn't realize that they weren't doing anything. They weren't participating. They were just waving a hand and making it look like they were contributing in the ways that you thought that they were. They weren't actively participating. They were just stealing from your cup the whole time. You drilled a little hole in the bottom of your cup and you kept trying to fill it up and it was just running out. Running out every time. Never enough left over for you. Not if you gotta feed this guy. Right? Move. Move up, move on. Go get you a brand new cup. No holes in it. No leaks, no cracks. Make that your cup. And fill that first. That's when you'll see it. That's when it's gonna hit you. That's when you're gonna realize. It's come down like a strike of lightning in the sky. Nice, Libra. Nice. Good progression. Good progression. Just to iterate my point here. Good progression with that Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. The Ten of Pentacles with an Eight of Swords. That really changes the way one would look at that Ten of Pentacles now, doesn't it? It sure does. It changes that. Changes that perspective. And so we start to see what kinds of things have been happening here that changes the meaning of that Ten of Pentacles. But just as this devil was playing some mirror magic on you, Spirit's been playing a little mirror magic as well. Now, they haven't met you all the way yet, but as you continue to pour into your own cup, you will start to manifest these 8 pentacles that have been building for you in spirit. And you've been working on this whole time. They will start to become whole, become solid. And they won't come with such a cost. I think we're going to move into an oracle. That was really good. It was really sweet. I don't have any desire to push this any further, honestly. Now the question is, we started with Halloweenies. Our Halloween oracles. I was feeling the vibe. Yesterday we did a flip into the Queen of the Moon. And today, maybe it's just because I'm channeling that Libra energy, but I'm just not totally sure. Actually, it's all that air energy in general. I'm just not totally sure which one I want to go with. I don't know which one's the right answer. So, we'll see what happens. Get into it. Try our Halloween. See if we have a good harvest message for Libras. And if not, we'll switch it over to the moon. Depends on who's feeling talkative. Interesting jump. I felt that. Get your trigger finger. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, she got a more Libra vibe. Alright. I low-key already knew that these oracles were gonna start waxing and waning with me. Weirdos. I don't know where they get that shit from. I'll tell you. I jest, I play, I kid. What a perfect card for a Venus-ruled sign. Beauty. It's so bright we can hardly even see how beautiful it really is. Beauty is like medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere in nature. Just look. Beauty comes in many forms, and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of clutter and what you find disagreeable. One of the high needs in my life is that of beauty. I need to be exposed to what I find beautiful, often to be at my best. You might find that a strange need, but it's far from uncommon, especially among creatives and artists. Beauty to me isn't lots of makeup or fancy skincare or society's current beauty ideal. For me, beauty is nature and having things I find beautiful in my environment. I look around me as I write. I can see the inky dark clouds racing across a violet sky, the birds riding the wind, and it's beautiful. On my desk, a small piece of glass a friend made for me, and a small bowl full of some sort of food there. Not gonna try to pronounce it. It looks crazy. My feet rest on a hand-woven carpet of desert colors. My toenails are painted a shimmering turquoise, my favorite color. Oh, this is long-winded. I mean, it's beautiful, but my goodness, it's 3 pages. Somebody's just getting very wrapped up and carried away in beauty, and maybe that's the general message of this, is to get wrapped up and carried away in beauty. You know what? I tire of these books sometimes. I use them because I don't know these oracles as well. I don't use them often enough to have a, snap memory of everything and all the points that they like to make. But the true message here is to take time and appreciate beautiful things. There it is. That was a good one. Pouring into your own cup, dear Libras. Give yourself the finer things. Give yourself joy. Give yourself peace. Appreciate all of the beautiful things around you. And with that is going to come a much clearer vision, a much better understanding. Again, Spirit is already working alongside you. They are rebuilding everything as we go. So, have a fantastic moon, Libras. This is a very beautiful and interesting read, and I loved it. Thank you. We'll see you next time.